I work as part of the Farm Net Zero Consortium, and as part of that lottery funded project, I'm working with a community of gardeners who are interested in making the most of their compost as part of an innovative farmers field lab.
In a nutshell, the field labs were set up to try and put some science behind what gardeners and farmers have always known, is that composting is good, but can we prove it? And what other benefits can we get by using compost in our system? Let's put some science to it.
The gardens we work with are all aiming to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions to move towards net zero. The major driver for taking carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere and storing it in the soil is making the absolute most of plant photosynthesis and plant growth.
We got involved in the field lab as part of the Farm Net Zero project, but also it really enabled us the opportunity to understand the science behind the composting that we're doing here and look at how it is actually working within the garden. So it just sort of brought a bit of rigour to the process in terms of being able to properly assess and look at some actual results rather than just observations.
I've been working with Emma here at Prideaux Gardens to look at if there's scope to use the compost to actually address some of the weed problems that Emma inherited when she came onto this garden restoration project.
When we started with the garden, we bought in lots of green waste compost from external sources, which obviously cost quite a lot of money, but also it really impacted our own carbon footprint here as part of Farm Net Zero as well. So not only have we managed to get that down from those reduced inputs, but we're also saving money on it as well.
The key findings in this field lab were firstly that a combination of broad forking, easing surface compaction, composting, and using weed-suppressing cover crops significantly reduced bindweed infestation.
It's been great to test that and look and see what effect it's actually having on the garden. And it's also been fantastic to become involved in the community. We've all been doing slightly different things, but it's been really interesting to learn from everybody else's projects as well as ours.
We got involved with the field lab trials at Heligan because we were very interested in our compost and we were using it on the ornamental areas of the garden, but we were really keen to see if we could understand that it was pathogen free, it was clean, it was clear that we could be bringing it back into the productive gardens because we were bringing out manures and seaweeds from outside, whereas actually what we wanted to do is have a more circular system that we were using what was here from the site. We knew exactly what was going into our compost. So it was brilliant for us.
At Heligan, we have 3 different sources of material coming into the compost. So we have the farm, we have the market garden, and we have the ornamental garden. The concern was that by taking, for example, leaves from the ornamental garden, we might be contaminating the market garden with products. So it was a question of looking to ensure that the composting process here actually can minimise the risk of transferring problems.
We used 10 bait bags at the start of the composting process, and within this we had the problematic weeds, we had the diseased plant material, and we tracked them through the composting process, and then we rescued those bait bags when the compost was ready and all the disease and the weeds were dead.
As a result of the trial, it basically proved that our system can eliminate weed seeds so that they're not viable anymore. It eliminated diseased material and it eliminated the invasive weeds that we were having a really big problem with. So it completely confirmed what we'd hoped.
That was a really big thing for us, that we could put it out with great confidence knowing that we created a really good product.
The learnings to the trialists as a group, because it wasn't just at these 2 sites, was that having a good composting strategy and policy does mean that we do have a compost of good quality to make use of.
Composting is such an important part of gardening, so it's much better to have something that you've made yourself and is ready to go.
One of the keys of this, just like through the Farm Net Zero project and field labs, is that by collaborating and working together, we can actually fast track the changes that we need to make.